going to do a little bit of serving technique. Again, this is for a right-handed person, so if you're left-handed, you're going to do the complete opposite, which I can kind of go through if you want. But what you're going to do is, you kind of, whenever you're going to serve, you don't want to face like right at the net. If you want to get a little more power, you kind of want to turn a little bit to the side. Your arm is going to be extended, and this is your weak arm. So whatever arm is your weak arm, you're going to put that arm out first. You're going to toss the ball with your weak arm. So you want to get used to keeping this elbow back, your strong arm back, and you want to keep this elbow flat, but then you kind of want to bend it when you go to throw it. And if you want, you can even get used to putting some spin forward on it, but your ball should always be the same distance away from where it was to begin with. That was a little close. But you want to keep it, you don't want to toss it too far out in front of you, because then you're going to be reaching for it, you're going to lose some power, and you don't want it too far back where you're not going to get a foul power. It needs to be right where it was. So it needs to be like right out in front of you, that's too far. It needs to be right in here. So once you get used to just kind of tossing it up and catching it with the same hand, what you want to do is you want to incorporate like a step. Alright, so when you do your step and you toss your ball, you're going to toss your ball first, and you're going to take a step, and whenever you take your step, the ball should land to the inside of your foot. Okay, so if my left foot's going forward as a right-handed person, that ball's going to land on the inside of that foot. If you're left-handed, when your right foot goes forward, the ball's going to be inside that foot. So it's always going to be inside your body length. So what you're going to do is you're going to toss the ball up, it's going to drop. It should be, I was a little close, but it should land right next to your foot. So I get used to just tossing and stepping. It should land right next to your foot every time. If you can get that down maybe like 5 times in a row, that'd be great. Alright, so trying to get used to just getting some repetitions doing this. This is more important than you swinging. This is getting the footwork and getting the toss is really more than half of what your serve is going to be. Alright, so what you're going to do is after you get done practicing doing this, you can even get used to trying to swing. If you want to go against the wall, you can. So you can do the same thing. So you have your arm up, you're going to toss it, you're going to take a step, but now you're going to swing your arm. So you take your swing, you kind of want to, it's almost like throwing a baseball or a softball, not for pitching for softball, but for like baseball or football, you kind of want to keep your elbow back, and when you go to swing, you're kind of bringing this hand past your head in a circular motion. You're kind of doing this, all right? So you're trying to get some power with your arm when you go to swing. The faster your arm goes, the further the ball is going to go, all right? It's not necessarily, I mean, you're kind of drawing power from your legs and everything when you go to serve a ball, but the faster your arm's going to go, the faster the ball, and the further the ball is going to go on the other side of the net. So what you're going to do is you're going to swing, you're going to get that power. As long as your arm's going fast, that's a good thing. And it's good to try to keep, you want to kind of hit the ball whenever it's at its apex. You don't want to hit it when it's coming down too far or going up still. So you kind of want to get it right when it stops in midair. So you don't want to toss it like too high because you'll lose control, and you don't want to toss it too low or it's going to go too low in the net. So you want to make sure it's right in that sweet spot, right above your head. So you go to hit it. It'd be a good distance for you.
And remember on your follow through, wherever your body is turned on your follow through, that's where the ball is going to go. So Wes, if you go too far to the left, you want to show them it's going to get a little out of control, and you'll probably hit it out of bounds to the left.
That's a good point.
If you hit it straight, if your shoulders are squared up, once you contact that ball, it's going to go straight. To the right, it'll probably go out of bounds to the right. So you want to show them kind of those three.
Yeah. And also, I've also told a lot of you girls that the way your foot's pointed is where that ball's going to go. So if your foot's pointed to the right, that ball is more likely going to go to the right. So make sure your toe is pointed straight to where you want to put that ball. If it's kind of going off to the side like this, that ball might take a sharp turn to the left. So make sure you're taking a step forward, keeping that toe pointed where you want the ball to go. Keep that elbow straight and everything. It's going to go where you want it to go.
Yeah, so you have to.
I feel like we should send the video the way it is.
I
gonna say, and they probably need to learn how to put both arms up and then down.
Blooper video.